Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Wisconsin Badgers, Barry Alvarez Field at historic Camp Randall Stadium, where we are looking forward to a fantastic battle. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Wisconsin Badgers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Paul. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense takes the field. And here's the man they'll try to feed the football to no matter what the coverage looks like, Jesse.
He's their best player on offense, and I like the way this coaching staff moves him around and tries to create good matchups to take advantage of, David.
And that makes it so hard to defend. When a receiver lines up in the same spot every time, I can bring extra coverage. Man, use this guy all over the field as a weapon of mass destruction.
He makes the catch. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Feeling some heat. Finds his man. It's Anthony. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Trying to move them on the counter. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the 1st down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Looking for a block. It's Lovett. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. So Georgia's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This just is such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. Right back to the well. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the 2nd quarter. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll give it to the back. At the 35, he's loose. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Georgia going back to work with another 1st down. Using his legs, it's Etienne. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Going for it all. Oh, so close to paying off the tip drill. He had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. They'll try to run for it. They've got him just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Dogs will line it up on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Beck.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. Shotgun snap on third down. He'll take a shot. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
I think everybody thinks when you say middle of the field safety, that's an easy responsibility. There's a lot of field in the middle, okay? I got to cover a lot of space. He does an unbelievable job covering space, breaking on the football, seeing the route, and going and getting the interception. Nice play by that safety.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
And they're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. He's looking to throw. He's got it. Bounced off his feet. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Badgers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. From the gun, the ground game. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Typically, you only see this at the end of the game or end of a half. I'm not really sure why we're getting an early peek at victory formation. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Madison, and welcome in to the halftime update. And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Camp Randall.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. There's certainly room for improvement after that scoreless first-half stalemate.
Yeah, we've set offense back 30 years in that first half, but we've got a whole new half to play here. So why not come out on this first drive, make a statement, and finally get us back into the age of contemporary college football?
You sound very discouraged as I sound encouraged. That's great defense. Phenomenal defense in the first half. Who doesn't love a 0-0 halftime game?
Dropping back, it's Beck. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. SEC versus the Big Ten. They compete at everything. They try to outspend each other, and they certainly want to beat each other on the field.
So many national championships, so many Heisman Trophy winners shared between these two conferences, David. Everybody gets excited when the Big Ten takes on the SEC.
And these games matter so much. The fans get so amped up, so juiced up, to the point where we hear in the stands, what? SEC, SEC. They wouldn't say that if conference pride wasn't a real thing.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, that's the corner's second sack of the game now, and he's doing a great job at the line of scrimmage, not telegraphing that he's blitzing. He's keeping his eyes on the receiver. Right when the ball is snapped, he uses his speed to get in the backfield to bring the quarterback down.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Florida State was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen in Tallahassee over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. To the air, it's Van Dyke. Floats it out in space. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll bring it back. It's Lovett. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. And when your defense is performing like this, pitching a shutout, you want to fight. Oh, no, the ball popped out. The D scoops it up, and everybody reverses field. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And the defense doing work. You're happy you got the ball back, but the defense takes it a step further and just goes ahead and gets 6.
Yeah, you just want to get the stop, right? And you get the stop, get the points. But guess what, Reese? I'm going to need another stop. This defense is going to be right back on the field. Unbelievable play. But you got to do it again.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. The kickoff team just about set to go, and that defense is eager to get back out there after the scoop and score. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Wide out in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. A strike downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. He's looking to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Looking at a second and short now. Off play action.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Fires into traffic, picked off. Trying to take it back. The 10. Touchdown, Badgers. How about that D coming up with a play like that? They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
I love this free safety and how he plays center field, and oftentimes he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
They'll line up to go for 2. They'll try to run it in. He's going to be stopped short as they come up empty on the 2-point try. They were hoping to get this game to within a field goal, but the lead stays at 5. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Running back searching for a hole. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Running it back, it's Lovett. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. First down for this offense. He's going to pass. Tosses it incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Comes out throwing on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Going up top on first down. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage. Back to the air one more time. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Dropping back, it's Beck. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Who can you count on those big moments? Who can make those big plays? Who do you trust? And they trust the receiver to run a go and to run right by the DB. He makes the play, breaks the tie, takes the lead for this football team.
Leading by 1, they'll go ahead and go for 2 and try to make it a field goal game. Looking to throw. He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and the cushion is now 3. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Coming out with it, it's Barry Johnson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They go to the ground. Hard running there.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. On the ground, it's Etienne. Able to fight his way ahead for a pickup of 4, but they're still left with a 4th and 2. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights, it's good.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would like to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
First order of business here, don't give up a big return, then the defense just has to keep them out of the end zone. And he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Looking to go up top on first down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
Brings up second down.
And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he's going to go down at the 1.
A loss of 4 yards on the play.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack.